played with the band Capercaillie for the last 12 years, and basically I write music with other people and individually.
I'm a singer and I'm a songwriter. I play a bit of guitar, and I've been in a few bands with variations called Horse, and I'm now a solo artist.
I'm playing bass and guitar. I started learning guitar when I was 10 years old. My career started going places with my own band Pilot in the 70s. I wrote the songs Magic, January. I then went on to session work and worked with people like Kate Bush, Chris de Burgh, Chris Rea, Paul McCartney, Elton John.
I play the Scottish harp and I sing. I've been playing since the age of 12, and I've studied various music, classical and jazz, but I'm now very much involved in the fusing of different music. My band Bashir Cafe is just about to release our second album. It's a fusion of folk and jazz, and I've just completed a large-scale commission for the Celtic Connections Festival.
I've been in the music business now 17 years or so. I started off just after school in a band called Friends Again, and they split up, a band called Love and Money, for a decade or so. And after that band split up, I've got my own recording studio and work on various music for TV, film and production.
Can we put our jackets on or do we have to wait?
I want to try and achieve working with other people and actually being able to swap ideas, and it's going to be a new thing for me.
What we really want to achieve out of this is a quality piece of music.
What you've got is a wide diversity of styles here. Bill, and I see it very much as a challenge.
Sorry. Down to the sea again. I'd like to go down to the sea again. It starts like that, can't it? Some famous poem.
I must go down to the sea again. Is that it?
I think so.
I only know it as a song.
Oh, do you? Go down there.
What are you best at then? Do you know what I mean? Because if we all have things that we can actually do really well, then we should focus on them so that we're all at least working to our strengths.
I think to get the atmosphere of the thing going, I should maybe be playing acoustic guitar, unless you want to play and sing.
Well, I'm happy to play as well, but I mean, it's not my main instrument. So there's also a part of me thinks it might be quite interesting to have, you know, I'm not saying like, you know, a perfect day, a line each, but, you know, it might be nice to sort of split it up a wee bit, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that.
Yeah. It's interesting if we, you know, you could have not a counter melody, but something else. But then you could make good use of the voices again, like a chant or... How many chords do you know, Davey?
4.5. I'm working on it. G flat. That's one.
You know the complex ones,
Charlie and I haven't really worked together before, although we've kind of crossed paths on a couple of things. Charlie's a good guy to go for a drink with, and we kind of work in the same kind of way, really. A lot of sample-based things and so forth, so we'll be competing to get our loops and sounds in, which is fine. That'll be good fun.
I'll start with Karina. I think Karina's from a fairly traditional background, and this may be a new process for her in putting together music, especially with the use of the computer. And that way she may learn a bit from the experience.
Paul, I mean, I've never worked with before, I've never met, and I find his influence is actually taking my stuff. It's more poppy, which I don't tend to think about, so, yeah, it's great.
You two are just making it up as you go along, aren't you?
That's to catch a fly. Okay.
I'll start off with Horse, who is, I'm very impressed with her singing. I think she's a great singer, and I find her up to now that she's been very reasonable to work with, and she talks about herself as being very egotistical, and I think the opposite of that at the moment.
Charlie always looks very cool and sort of, not cold, just cool, sort of quite kind of self-assured, and it's not that he's cold or whatever, he's actually just very quiet, but warming up as we go on.
She's listened to what everyone else has had to say and contribute, and I think that's been typical of everyone, really. It's been cool.
There's a space, just see one right there.
Down the anthem for the next verse, I think.
Maybe might be a good idea to just do half.
So a whole verse and then a high verse.
Oh, isn't it half and half?
Or is it half and half? Is it just one verse with half low, half high to start?
But I would do the first verse as the full,
Which
twice of
Two
each.
lines.
Two, bridge.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a wee bit of kind of competition between the two girls, I think, but that's come together really well, and it'll be interesting to see how it turns out finally.
This is brilliant.
I usually write myself, I write music myself. I don't write words, I don't write songs totally by myself, so I usually work in collaboration with one other person. So it should be interesting working with 4 or 5.
I feel Scotland could do with its own anthem. I think Scotland will have its own anthem, whether somebody composes one or it will just come through singers singing something which people feel very strongly about.
I think it's time to have something that's less angry, you know, and maybe more outward looking. I think it's going well, and and I believe the word at the moment is cool. So we're just being cool and chilling out and trying to get it together, and hopefully we'll have a good day at the end of it.
So you could really build it up from that.
What are you up to?
Just saying something. Trying to remember the chords, getting a loop. A few bits and bobs.
So I'm just a wee bit worried it's sounding a bit lightweight just now, you know, I'm hoping that...
It's an interesting day yesterday in the sense that it was like the 5 of us getting together and doing what we do in a kind of jamming situation, and I think out of that we managed to get a rough shape on something, and today we're going to develop it with rhythms and bass, hopefully.
Let's see what you think of it anyway.
Certainly.
I'll get some other wee bit sounds and stuff.
Get a real good sense of collaboration. Last night, though, I was a bit anxious because I just wasn't sure if the song was kind of strong enough. And I know that we've got a limited time, and I think all of us ideally would like to work much longer, you know, at the whole process.
It's 119 points.
It's nice, though. It sits nice, yeah.
Guys.
Hiya.
No, we've been...
Hours, you know.
I went for a 10-mile jog there.
Well, let's jog your memory.
Don't keep us think.
Aye. And they're all around about the same.
I'd felt that yesterday that Davey had he'd been really holding back, because I was